Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Heather and we are going to be doing 5 days of foundation. So the next 5 videos are going to be 5 different foundations that I have tested out. So be sure and subscribe and hit the bell so that you're notified of each of these videos that come out next in case you are interested in my review on 5 different foundations that are for mature skin. I am 45 and I have combo textured skin with some fine lines for sure and some bags under the eyes. So you know, it's a good canvas to check things out. We'll say it that way. So if you're interested in those, stay tuned and let's do this. Okay, so the first one that I am going to do was requested by a subscriber, not this particular foundation, but a request for a sweat-proof foundation. Now, before I go into that, I don't believe that any foundation is sweat-proof, meaning it is not going to keep you from sweating. However, you can find some foundations potentially that when you are sweating, they don't just run off your face or get really thick and cakey and feel gross on your skin. And so when you get ones that will stay put when you're sweating, then you just got to get some blotting sheets and just blot that off really gently. Or if you are outside and you're sweating and you come inside, just sort of let your face rest, resist the urge to rub your face or put powder on top of that because that just makes things worse. But today's, I think, is one of those that you might want to check out for, you know, sweat proof in the sense that it doesn't come off and get thick and cakey, and also waterproof in the sense that if you were to splash your face with water, get stuck in the rain, cry, you're not going to have streaks coming down your face. Can you go in a pool? Doubt it. I don't think there's any foundation that you can go swimming in the ocean or the pool and it's not going to move. I haven't found it. If you have found it, put it in the comments below because I would love to test that out. But this one was an Instagram made me buy it, and it is the Moisture Cushion foundation, and I had to order this from China. It was not expensive, but you know, it seems like all of the Instagram or Facebook ads, everything's coming from China. So I sure hope that there isn't coronavirus in this because it's coming from China. I'm just kidding. Okay, so this is one of those ones where you can see it on Facebook or Instagram. It's got like a snowflake in here. And when you press your sponge into it, it makes an imprint of a snowflake on your sponge. It comes with a sponge. I did not like that sponge at all. I just used a regular, I think I have an LA Girl one that's pink. I did not like their sponge. But I will take you in, show you some footage of this going on. I have O2 and it goes on pretty light. I have it on today. It goes on looking too light, but on me it oxidizes down and ends up matching. It doesn't turn orange or yellow on me at all, which is good, but it does get darker. Pretty much all foundations oxidize on me, but this is pretty light. So if you don't have foundations oxidize on you and you have a similar skin tone, this might be slightly too light for you, but if things do oxidize, O2 might be your best bet. So let's go check it out and see what we think. Okay, hey, I'm out on a walk, social distancing myself from everyone in front of me. Just kidding, that's my kids. Yeah, I'm outside. It is gray today. It's about 65 degrees, so definitely not testing this in extreme conditions on this second day. But so far, other than the lovely hairdo from the humidity, this stuff looks pretty good. It looks beautiful. It has not oxidized really that much, a little bit, but I knew it was going to do that. Just darkens a little bit, not turning orange, and it looks pretty. It hasn't broken apart. It's only been on for about 3 hours, so you know, not a lot to report, but getting outside, staying sane, walking the dogs, getting out with my boys, trying to get the body moving. So I hope everybody else is doing that as well if you can. Unless you're sick, and if you're sick, stay home. And we're hoping that this is gonna end soon. But in the meantime, still testing some stuff to keep myself sane and busy. So I'll see you in a few hours. Okay, it is after 8. It's about 8:12 right now in the evening. And disregard my hair. I just pulled it out of a ponytail because it was killing my head. It's been up all day. So it looks terrible. But the makeup looks great. It has not, I haven't touched up at all. I haven't blotted. I haven't put powder on, nothing. And the, blush is all loud and proud there, and everything has stayed on. The bronzer's there. It has not settled into wrinkles, no laugh lines, no pores, nothing has lasted all day. And it looks pretty good. I'm just slightly right here, just a tiny bit shiny there, but I just tapped that away in 5 seconds and now I'm good to go again. So day 2, I mean, this stuff is pretty good. I don't know if it's worth purchasing it and waiting for it to come from China for a couple of weeks, but it works pretty good. So Instagram thumbs up right there.
Is it running? Don't think so. It's kind of beating up on the top right there. Maybe let's see if I can just blot it. Yeah, doesn't look like it came off. So I don't think you could swim in it, but if you got caught in a rainstorm or if you started crying, it's definitely not running and making streak marks. So there's that.
Also, if you are getting super excited about the little design that it makes and you just want to press in there every time and get that super cute little snowflake design, if you press too hard, then you're going to puncture this down and squirt this stuff everywhere onto your counter and your hands and your fingers and under your fingernails. I'm not saying I did this myself, but... Okay, so you saw I did spray my face with a water spray to see if it would run down my face, and it did sort of just sit there on top of the skin, and I just sort of did this to my face and let it air dry, and it did not come off and it did not move. So I do think that this one would work for if you are crying or if you are in a rainstorm or you walk through some sprinklers or something like that. I think that would work. Again, swimming, probably not. But this thing lasted all day. It did not stick to dry patches on my face. It doesn't set down dewy. It does dry down to where I didn't even have to powder on top of it. I do still get my normal T-zone oiliness, but if I just blotted or even just did this to my face with my fingers, I didn't have it coming off on my fingers, and I didn't have the foundation coming off on blotting sheets. And so, I mean, surprisingly enough, this thing isn't a bad one. Now, is it worth, ordering it from China every time? I don't know. I don't love this kind of packaging because you never know when you're going to run out. I would much prefer that something like this be in a pump. But they're not kidding when it's a moisture cushion, because what's nice about it is that it feels hydrating, but it doesn't feel dewy, luminous, greasy, wet. It dries down to where you really don't feel it. At least I don't really feel it at all. And I actually kind of like this one. So if you are interested in this moisture cushion, it's made by CHAFFUL. No idea how to say that. Looks like a chaffle. If you're a keto person, you'll know what that is. It's like a fake waffle made out of cheese and eggs, but that's probably not how you say this. But I actually like this one. So, and it's very lightweight. It feels like nothing on your skin. So you might want to check this one out. Okay, that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed this and found it useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it with anyone who you think might want to see this. Instagram, Facebook, made me buy it type stuff. I have a whole bunch of those, of things that I have bought based on Facebook ads or Instagram ads. And so you can check some of those out if you're interested. Some of them are, really great, and some of them are horrible, Usually they're bad. But I have found a few that have been amazing, including an eyeliner, so love that one. So stay tuned for the next one. I've got another one. I've got a high-end one. I've got a drugstore one. I've got one you order online that is still coming. Otherwise, I hope you're having a great day. Stay inspired, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.